For UK travellers these days, choosing a European holiday destination is a game of roulette. Tonight, another country added to the quarantine list, and by the week's end, the list could have grown longer. At Faro Airport in Portugal, British travellers already booked on flights were grateful to be getting out, with rumours rife that isolation on return could be reimposed.
We only had a small window to get out here. We booked it anyway because we couldn't come earlier in the year. If we couldn't get back, we'd have been fined by the schools and everything. So yeah, it's really important that we get back today.
We did come when the quarantine was still in place, and we had fingers and toes crossed that it would be lifted, which it was, and we were very pleased. And we're so pleased that we're kind of in the middle of this window.
For those arriving on already planned and paid for trips, simple frustration.
Anyone would be frustrated, yeah, I would be frustrated, but I'm hoping I won't be in quarantine when we go back. And I think it's really unfair that they take the quarantine off, then everybody goes and books it.
The situation here is causing confusion and frustration for thousands of travellers who'd hoped for a safe bet summer holiday. One of them is Robin Dunkley. She and her partner are due to fly to Portugal on holiday this Sunday, but are now looking at cancelling.
Very disappointed. We were kind of hoping that by booking it just after they'd added it or taken it off the list, that we were going to be quite safe, but obviously that's not the case. So it's going to be a mad rush to try and find somewhere.
To make matters worse, they booked Portugal to replace their cancelled wedding abroad.
So we were supposed to be getting married in Las Vegas in December. We made the decision to cancel that and just book a holiday just to tide us over till next year.
But if uncertainty hangs over Portugal, absolute certainty has been given to many Britons now on holiday in Greece about what faces them on return. Those flying into Scotland will have to self-isolate. The move comes days after all passengers and crew on board a flight returning from Zante were ordered to stay at home after 7 people on the plane tested positive for COVID. It's a further blow for an already struggling tourism industry in Europe, and many travellers will now likely ponder whether it's worth risking going abroad at all. Michelle Clifford, Sky News, Portugal.